So research tells us that a healthy lifestyle is really beneficial for those living with kidney disease, and in fact for those newly diagnosed, it may even delay the progression of kidney disease and the need for dialysis or a kidney transplant. So in fact, leading a healthy lifestyle has health benefits for any chronic disease, including diabetes. Monique, are there tips and tools you share with your patients in this area?
I try to individualize it. I know, knowledge is not the issue for most people. The knowledge is out there, or there's people giving it to them where they can find it. It's the ability to do it. So, knowing and doing are two very different things. So I can provide all the knowledge I want, but if we can't find a way to help them get there, then all the knowledge in the world isn't going to help if we can't get them past that hurdle. Like, I've had people come in and say, oh, I was told I need to lose X amount of weight before I can have the surgery or transplant or whatever. And I'm thinking of some of the examples I've worked with people. It's someone who is overweight probably isn't there because they haven't tried. It's just they haven't found what works for them. So I kind of reframe it in a way that, you don't have to meet your end. You don't focus on that end goal. That will come, but what can you do now? What little thing can we work on now? So, can it be if you're doing twin bags, manual exchanges, doing your dialysis, can you, while you're sitting there, can you do some lifting of the bag a couple times? If you can do it twice, it's more than you did yesterday, right? So I always try to get people to focus on the small little changes that they can make, instead of here's this big goal, bite off the whole thing right off the bat. No, that's too much. So when it comes to lifestyle changes, it's less is more. Do something today that you didn't do yesterday, and build off of that. When that becomes easy, add a little more. Is that walking to the bathroom twice, if that's all you can do, instead of once? Is it walking down your hallway? Is it walking around the block? Is it taking the stairs? Is it parking further away when you go shopping? What is it for that individual? In terms of lifestyle changes, we do talk about diet, we do talk about exercise, we do talk about managing stress, because that can affect so much, blood sugar is included. I try to pare it down to, okay, what's realistic in your real life, not what it should be on paper, right? I call it the snowball effect. You do one small change enough times and you build off of that, it's going to snowball into a bigger good change. But if you do something not so good and you keep doing it, it's going to snowball into something bigger in a negative way. So, you gotta start somewhere.